already lost the mic. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, I hope I'm live. Hope you guys can hear me. Just confirm in the comments that you guys can hear me. What's up, chat? You guys can hear me? I am just gonna fix my mic that keeps falling. Yeah, so I think yeah, we're live. We're live. Yes, yes. Hello guys, what's up? What are your predictions for the Monaco GP? So, if you guys didn't see F2 and a couple of races that happened before the F1 race, there was a crash, a very bad crash in F2, and after that we had the Porsche Super Cup race, and even there there was a crash after turn one. So I don't know what's gonna happen to us in F1. I hope we don't have any crashes, but I'm hoping for some turn one action. Stroll win, of course. I Stroll, Leclerc, Norris. Wow. P19 to P1. That's gonna be quite a drive for Stroll then. And I think we got the F1 intro now, and the race should be starting. Interesting. What do you guys think people are gonna do with the tires? I think one team is gonna go do some crazy strategy. One top team, I'm saying, is gonna do something crazy, and either it's gonna be 100% genius or absolutely stupid. Oh, you can see the radios now. Still fancying a Max win. Okay, Max is P4 now because of Hamilton's penalty. That also brings Hadjar to P5, which is, I think, a best start by a rookie in Monaco compared from 2007. That was Lewis who started in top 5 in 2007 as a rookie. And now we have Isaac. They will sure do something different in the pits. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Now the F1 intro is playing, so we should get stuff started very soon. They still haven't showed what tires all the drivers are on, so that should happen in some time, and then we'll have an idea about what everyone's doing. But I feel they're gonna start on softs. I do feel that somebody like a lot of drivers. Yeah, I'm just gonna check. No, my mic is working fine. I just checked it. It's fine. I don't think anybody else is having any problems. I am checking my mic and it's fine. Can more people confirm if there's an issue with the mic or something? What's wrong? Okay, everybody's saying it's fine, so we're gonna stick to that. Thank you. And the race is starting. Okay, yeah. So basically, I was saying that I feel a lot of people in top 10 should start on soft tires because you anyways gotta use you know uh, two sets of tires, like two pit stops. So I feel that a lot of people will start on soft and pit within like 5 laps, 10 laps. Yeah. Is your coupon code still valid in fan code? No, no, it changes, I think, week after week. So for this week, there isn't any, but maybe next race onwards, we'll have some. Okay, so now we have the tires up there. So from what I can read, we've got everybody on mediums. So okay, Norris, Leclerc, Piastri mediums, Verstappen hards, Hajar is medium, Alonso and Hamilton on hards, Ocon on medium, Lawson on soft, and Albon on mediums. Okay, so there's a complete mix there. Leclerc and Hamilton with the opposite strategy. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Alonso is okay. So Hamilton is on new hards. Alonso on one lap used. You know, I feel Alonso's only goal this race is going to be keep Lewis behind. That's the only thing that he's gonna do. He's not gonna let Lewis let past. That's how Alonso is. Every time Lewis is behind him, he will defend like his life depends on it. So it's gonna be a tough one for Hamilton. I mean, the Ferrari's got to have a lot more pace than Aston for him to make that move because yeah, Alonso's not letting him past. Even so, all the world champs are on hards. Yes, you're right. Yes, Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, everybody on hard tires. What are my predictions? Man, it's very tough, honestly. It's like shooting in the dark with these predictions, but if Leclerc can create some magic in turn one, I think he's gonna win. But like I said yesterday, I want a new driver to win in Monaco as well because the whole Leclerc Monaco curse thing got over last year. So I want a McLaren win too. I'm very confused. I would love a Verstappen win or a Hamilton win as well, but that is like way far out of contention. But I mean, realistically, I would say Norris would have this in the bag. Yeah. I want Norris to fumble and crash on turn one. I don't know why a lot of you guys hate Norris. I mean, I've been watching F1 for a long time, and until 2024, Norris was like everybody's favorite. He used to, be very relatable. He used to post memes, be really funny. I don't know. The last year with the championship battle, people have just turned too much, like, very sour on him. I don't know why. Like, a lot of that hate is unwarranted, I feel. And I'm saying that not as a Lando fan because like Lando, it doesn't make my top five drivers list also. So yeah. Which starting tire do you think is the best? Actually, it's honestly a gamble because you don't know at what time the safety car is going to come up in Monaco. So there is no right tire to start with because you saw that in F2, random VSCs, random safety cars. So I don't know. What are my top five drivers? I mean, if you want to do the drivers on the grid right now, then I would say Hamilton, Verstappen obviously make that list. Alonso for his full career, yes. Then I would pick. That's tough. Then I would say Leclerc and George, but I also want to include Piastri in that list. So, but yeah, that would be my top five. Wow, they have an F1 movie promotion going on the Formation Lab. What is this? Which team do I support? Bro, I only support Aston Martin and Stroll. Any team that Stroll is in, I'm in. Guys, it's actually funny that Verstappen, I mean, you need two cars in the front to work with the strategy, and Verstappen's only help right now is Hajar, who's starting behind him. That's kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, Lando hate is forced. I agree with you. It's absolutely unnecessary. I mean, anyone who's seen F1 for the longest time knows what kind of humor Lando has, and He's just like that. Although he sometimes does go a little bit over the line, which is why he gets so much of backlash. But it's okay. Do you think the two pit stops will really make a difference? I mean, we're about to find out. Two stops, Ferrari people must be sweating. I mean, so is McLaren because they are not that great with strategy either. It's just that Ferrari makes it to most of the memes. Turn one, Charles dive bombing, I guess. No, I don't think. Charles is a very smart, very, very smart racer. So he's not going to do that unless Norris fumbles the start. Not sure how many of you guys were there in 22, but Leclerc and Verstappen battles in the first half of the season were absolutely beautiful to watch. We should be okay. Okay, it's we're going. Five lights out. Oh, Norris got a good start. Yeah, so does Leclerc and so does Max. Ooh, Norris lock up. Norris lock up. Oh, good, good, good. Made it. Wow, almost fumbled. Oh my God, almost fumbled. But Piastri's dropped behind. Wow, pretty safe so far. Everyone's clean. Nobody's made up any places as expected. Wow. There were so many crashes in the races before this. Ooh, what something's going on with Kimi. I think somebody got past. Yeah, Bortoleto got past Antonelli. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, yikes! Bortoleto in the barrier. I think he can reverse it out. It's not a bad crash. No, I don't know. I don't think there'll be a safety car. He can reverse it. Yeah, green flag. Track's clear. Yeah, Bortoleto is moving. Yeah, he's moving. Yeah, he's fine. Everybody would have jumped into the pits if there was a safety car right now. Wings gone definitely. Maybe let's see if he jumps into the pits or not. Doesn't look doesn't look like. Oh, Yuki and Gasly are pit. Oh, there's a VSC virtual safety car. Everybody is gonna dive down into the pits. Everyone, yeah, yeah, literally everyone. Wait, but actually the hard tire runners are screwed, na? But no, Lewis has two hards, so that's okay. I think they can pit. They can pit. Who's pitting more? We've got Yuki, Gasly, Bearman, Bortoleto. Let's see what happened here with Gabriel. Oh, he went in too deep. Yeah, yeah. Why pitting? Because there are two mandatory pit stops. It's good now. You get it. You get a cheap pit stop under VSC. Oh, I think Antonelli forced him. He kind of pushed him, but then that was too optimistic from Gabriel. Honestly, yeah, yeah. I don't think Kimi would get a penalty for that. What's with Ollie? Nothing. He's just pitting because he was starting dead last anyways. But none of the front runners are pitting. That's interesting. We've only got four cars. Yeah. I'm surprised none of the top runners are diving into the pits. At least the medium runners could, I guess. But Hajar P5 would be cinema. I know, right? Amazing. What's the VSC speed limit rule? You have a delta time that you have to cater to, basically, that your overall lap time should not be lesser than the delta time. Eh, No, I can't add the sound of F1 TV. That's copyright. Why is there a VSC and they're not doing anything to the barriers also? I'm not understanding what are they planning to do. Yeah. Delta time is basically, delta basically means gap. So let's say you are supposed to do a lap time of 2 minutes under virtual safety car. So it should be 2 minutes or higher. So your delta is basically the gap. Kimi under investigation? Nope, nope, nope. I can't see anything in the race control messages. Yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I don't think, yeah, he's gonna get investigated for that. Another Monaco snooze fest coming. I mean, if we had a safety car right now, it would have been fun. This is kind of boring. Jeff Bezos, saw him couple of while back on camera. He's watching the race. AWS is F1 sponsor. So if you see the replay, Norris and Leclerc are so much ahead of Piastri. Like, he just dropped off. Yeah. Missed the watch along last weekend. There was no watch along last weekend. I wasn't streaming. Norris cooked his tires bad. I feel one lockup won't make it that worse, especially around Monaco. It's chill. VSC ending. Okay. Let's see. Green flag. Let's go. Everyone's racing now. Okay, now what are the gaps? Piastri is 2 seconds behind Leclerc. And Leclerc is within Norris's DRS, so he's chasing him. Yeah, I think we're just gonna watch 70 laps of this again and again and again. I think McLaren is using like a 300 IQ strategy where Piastri is just backing the pack up to create a pit stop gap for Norris. I think they're doing something. I don't know. Why was I not doing watch along last race? I was busy, so I just decided to watch it on my TV instead of streaming live. Yeah. How many laps is the race? You would see the info up 78 laps. How many laps are left? And you will see everything. All the data is up there. Everything is right there. No further investigation for Antonelli and like Bortoletto incident. But yes, Piastri is opening the gap up by a big margin. He's like 4 seconds off Leclerc now. Crazy. Nobody is attacking anybody. Yeah. Is all the data from F1 TV? No, no, no. There's an app called Multiviewer that you use with your F1 TV account, and that's where you get all the data. But for the free one, you can go to this website called f1-.com. You would also see some of the data there, not everything. What do you think is going to happen? I think eh, unless somebody messes up the pit stop or there's a slow pit stop, Norris, Leclerc, Piastri is the podium. Yeah. Yeah. Bearman has the fastest lap right now. Hilarious. Which F1 TV subscription is good to buy? If you are buying it for yourself, then go with the Pro. Unless you want 4K and you have an Apple TV at home. But if you're sharing it with people, then just buy the premium version. Honestly, it's more value for money, and there's less headache about using 6 devices with F1 TV Premium. So yeah. It kind of sucks for Lewis now that he was P4, but sadly he got a penalty on a track that is actually horrible to overtake. The only way I feel he can do anything is if they undercut Alonso, and if undercut works on this track or something. Seems like a boring race for 2 hours. I mean, yeah, I probably should not have streamed this. It's kind of boring. That was not even Lewis's fault. I know it was his race engineer's fault, but rules are rules. And yeah, this is going to be a long race. I doubt the undercut is going to be powerful here, honestly, because if you pit, you get stuck in traffic, then you're over. So that's why I said I'm not sure. Wow, my race stream just messed up. I don't know why. Shit. I need to restart. What are you doing, F1 TV? What are you doing? Okay, everything's fine now. The gap between Verstappen and Piastri is crazy. No, it's not. Verstappen is 1.5 second away from Piastri, 1.5, 1.6. Live from the paddock, maybe. No, wait, there's a yellow flag. Who's stuck? Who's stuck? What happened? Oh, yikes. Gasly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think you're allowed to drive your car in that condition. There's a rule about that. What is he doing? Oh my god. You're supposed to park the car, bro. You cannot drive it to the pits. Oh, he made it to the pits. I think there was a rule where if your car is in such a condition, you can't drive it on the track. You just have to park it. Oh, Gasly hit Yuki also. That's bad for their friendship. This is the second incident they've had this season. Oh, there is debris. There's debris as well. Yeah, debris as well. Why is Max overtaking Max under yellows? What is he doing? Okay, yeah. Gasly had didn't have brakes. Okay, got it. Oh, Piastri screwed, I think. Max is too close. Okay, fine. Let's see what happened. Did he crash and then he lose brakes? Oh, Yuki's car is gonna be damaged. Oh, he almost crashed into Colpinto. Almost crashed into Colpinto. Yikes. Oh, I'm glad Yuki's car doesn't have damage. Yeah. Oh, Yuki called him an idiot. Oh my god. I have no idea how Ollie's banging in so many fastest laps. He's got a lot of clean air, it seems like. Ollie's done a pit stop already. Yeah. They're not putting VSC or safety car yet. It's like they want to avoid people pitting under a safety car or something because there's a yellow flag. That's it. Oh, Max is complaining about Oscar. Max is complaining. What was his radio? I'm just gonna see if there's something. Yeah. Max was saying that Piastri just braked out of nowhere and that's he was almost going to crash into him. So I think he was saying that he braked too much when it was not necessary. But Piastri has no pace. I don't know. I thought he was holding things back and trying to keep the gap behind so that Norris can pit. But he is being attacked by Max like crazy, and Piastri is on mediums, Max is on hards. I'm just surprised that Piastri's got to pick up the pace, man. Provided he has. Yeah, they're showing the incident now. I am not understanding. There were yellow flags. Yeah, okay. I think yeah, Piastri is fine because they were on the double waved yellows. Yeah. Piastri's opened up a gap now. Yeah, he's opened up a gap a little bit. Hamilton was just under a second of Alonso, but nothing doing there. Any live fan code coupon available? No, there was none for this week. I had one last week. We still haven't seen any overtakes, right? We haven't. Yellows are done, so we are green flag, all go. Tracks clear. Alonso's complaining about Isaac. Oh, yeah. So Hajar has picked up a gap, so Alonso is asking whether he's broken any rules. Something's off with my F1 TV stream today. It keeps buffering randomly. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm back now. I hope this doesn't happen again. Will there be any change in top 10 at the end of the race? I think we've got to wait for the pit stops, which should come now, I feel, around lap 20. It's getting boring. It's Monaco, guys. There was a reason I streamed yesterday and I was planning to not stream today. But let's see what happens. This is gonna be such a boring stream. I feel. I think even the Japanese Grand Prix was kinda boring. We barely saw any overtakes. It was just like Monaco. But we had a max win there, so it was more interesting. So Colapinto is in the pits. What's my take on Hamilton's penalty? It was a you know textbook example of a penalty. You can't debate it. Sadly, he did impede Max. Sadly, it was not his fault. It was his team's fault. But the rules are written that way, and many drivers have gotten penalties. So Lawson is 15 seconds off. Oh, they're saying Lawson is building a gap for Max. Kinda unfair to have four cars on the track now. Let's discuss that. What do you think about Red Bull having four cars on the track? Because in situations like these, that does come. I mean, that's what commentators are saying, that Lawson could be building a gap for Max. But don't you think that's an unfair advantage? Because I don't think any other team would build a gap for another team. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Let me know on Red Bull having two teams. Because in situations like these, it could make a difference now. Leclerc's on the radio. He's asking, what do you want me to do? Plan B, Ferrari. Did Hajar pit? Yeah, Hajar pitted. Yeah. Or maybe I don't know. The commentator said that Lawson was creating a gap for Max. I feel he could be creating a gap for Hajar because he pitted and he came just ahead of Lawson. So yeah, let's not speculate too much about the two Red Bull teams. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he was actually helping Hajar and not Max. Yeah. Mercedes are not doing anything, na? Yeah, they're not doing anything. I don't know why medium hard doesn't seem a good strategy. Medium soft hard seems good. I mean, it's Monaco. Nothing is going to make sense here because even if you are on the faster tire, there's barely a chance you're going to make an overtake. So, yeah. I mean, you can clearly see like Ollie's got the fastest lap. So, clearly the front runners are not pushing at all. You think Yuki stays Red Bull next year because Honda's not there next year. So, I doubt it. And if Hajar has a really good season, I think they might just promote him, because that's the point of having a junior team. Alonso is in the pits. Alonso, okay. What tires is he gonna go on? He goes on a set of hards. Okay, not a bad pit. Bit of a slow pit stop from Haas. Yeah, half a second slower. Hajar or Liam? I mean, clearly Hajar has had an upper hand, especially being in his first season. So, of course, him. So, Isaac is P6 after pitting. That's good for him. I think Lewis has got a Lewis has got a nice gap. I don't know why. Oh, probably they will ask him to push. He's got 15 seconds to Max and then a lot of time to Isaac. Sorry, 6 seconds to Gap. And yeah, he'll open up a gap for a free pit stop. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's actually good. Lewis has got to push for the next couple of laps, like push like crazy, open up a gap, and then he'll pit and still be P5. So that's solid. Both of the Mercedeses are nowhere, man. They are not even trying to do something different with strategy. Alonso's angry. Alonso's angry. Yeah, I was saying, why are both Mercedes is not doing anything? They went on the same strategy, hard tires. They're not doing anything different with both of their cars. Stroll pits. Ollie pits for the second time, so he's done with the pit stops. That's nice. Good for Ollie. Good. Lewis boxes. Come on, Ferrari. Come on, Ferrari. Come on, don't screw this up. Lewis goes in the pits. Ollie can go till the end. Yeah, he can. Come on, Ferrari. Don't mess this up. Nice. Hard to hard. Hard tire again. And he is coming. Okay, Lewis is ahead of Hajar. Brilliant job, Ferrari. Superb. Superb. Brilliant. P7 to P5 just with the strategy. Very good. But it's Ferrari. They've got one more pit stop to do for Lewis. Let's not be too excited. McLaren's coming into the pits. Okay, Norris is boxing. Race leader. Okay. This is the option for Ferrari to try something crazy with Leclerc. Like, don't pit him, do something like Hamilton did. Let's see. What can Ferrari do with Leclerc now? Let's see. Ferrari's very good with their pit stop this season. They've all been like 2 seconds flat. Hajar is boxing again. Oh, he's got a free. No, he's not got a free pit. Sorry. They were showing the leader time. Why is Isaac? Where is Isaac going to come out? He's going to come out ahead of Lawson, I think, again. Yeah. What's your opinion on Max not attending the movie streaming? I think it's fine. You know, Max he doesn't come to a lot of these PR events, so it's okay. I mean, let him do what he wants. He just had a daughter. I mean, I'm sure he wants to spend time with family. No hard feelings about that. Yes, Isaac is done with the pit stops. I think Isaac doing pit stops is helping Lewis as well. Oscar is in the pits as well. Come on, Ferrari, don't leave Leclerc out. Oh, Piastri again. Bad pit stop. Yikes. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna screw Piastri's race. I hope they don't put him in traffic now. My god. My god. 3.8 second pit stop was bad. It's got to be a second faster at least. Yeah, man, McLaren. How is it possible they got Piastri's pit stop wrong last time as well? I think they should just pit Leclerc at this point. I don't know, man. I would not want to be one of those strategists on the pit wall right now. That's extreme pressure. Sabotaging Piastri. No, teams don't do that. No, man. Opinion on Mercedes. They might lose out on a lot of their performance from the next race because of the flexi wing thing. It's a very big suspicion, so we'll get to know at the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis has got a lot of free air now. He's like 7.5 seconds behind Piastri, so he can keep his tires in the right spot. So, yeah. I'm interested to see what kind of strategy is Red Bull cooking with Max because Max is also yet to pit. I think Leclerc won't be ahead of Norris, so he will be ahead of Piastri. Yeah. Perfect pit stop once again, Ferrari. Good. Good, good. Flat out 2.0 seconds. Brilliant. Nice. And Leclerc and the order is restored once again. The only winner here has so far been Hamilton. Now we have to see how does Red Bull pit Verstappen? Does he come ahead of Lewis? Is he going to be behind Lewis? That's interesting to see. No idea what is Red Bull cooking with their strategy right now. Lewis has got a good gap to Alonso as well, so I think Lewis's race is quite sorted now. Making so many memes to Ferrari on Ferrari only to watch them cook. But it's Ferrari. They're cooking this weekend, next weekend, you don't know. But I hope they perform well. This lame race is gonna make my memes very difficult tomorrow. I mean, it's not lame. It's just that nothing funny is happening so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my memes here. Okay. What tires are they using today? C4 the hard. I think it's C4, C5, C6. Yeah. Who do you think is gonna cause the safety car? We've got Stroll, Colapinto, Lawson, maybe Antonelli. I don't know. Do you think this is the right gap for Max to pit? I think he'll come ahead of Lewis, na? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. He might come ahead of Lewis, but maybe they're waiting for like 1 or 2 more seconds to open up. But that's a good gap, I think. Yeah, yeah, it's a good gap. Ocon is in Alonso's DRS. Oof, that never ends well. Verstappen is kind of killing his race. You do not underestimate Red Bull strategist Hannah Schmidt. So she's good. I think they've got something in the bag. Maybe. What happened to Gasly? Yeah, he crashed. His brakes were not working. The Mercedes cars are genuinely nowhere, man. Like they're not doing anything. It's surprising. Isn't it kinda unsportsmanship to sister companies? I mean, you can, yeah, there are points where you think it's unfair, but it's been fine for the most part. So, yeah. I think 2021 was when you could see that very evidently, where so the that time the team was AlphaTauri, the junior team, Gasly and Yuki. They would not defend Max at all. So if Max was behind, they would just let him pass. But when Lewis would come, they would like defend like their life depends on it. So yeah, when in a championship battle, it can get a little bit unsportsmanlike at times because those drivers just don't fight the Red Bull drivers. If a driver doesn't pit twice, will they be disqualified? Yeah, yeah. Hmm. I feel Mercedes didn't do the right thing this race. Honestly, they were supposed to do go crazy with at least one car in terms of strategy. They didn't. I'm disappointed. Honestly, yeah. How does FIA even allow this? Two teams. I mean, Red Bull technically saved a team from going under, so there's like a lot of history around that. So I mean, it's otherwise a lot of people would have complained at this point. I think only Zach Brown has complained about having two teams. So yeah, Verstappen, my tires don't look good. I mean, of course, bro, you are on 27 lap old tires now. I don't think we've seen even one on track overtake. Everything's gone in the pits. Like not a single overtake with the DRS has happened. It's just too sad, too sad. Yeah, there's not been a single overtake. Nope. Sainz defending hard. Yeah, he's opening a gap to Leclerc. Wow, I said Leclerc. Old habits die hard. He's opening a gap for Albon. Yeah. Bortoletto has two pit stops. Okay. Bearman has two, but they are still quite behind. Alonso is 25 seconds off Hamilton. No, I think, yeah, he's Alonso's 25 seconds of Lewis. He's just helping him. Lewis can just go into the pits anytime right now and come out in P5. F2 feature race was crazy. The start was crazy. After that, I got kind of irritated because it was just VSC safety car, VSC safety car. I mean, they barely got to race. So, at the start of the stream, I said Alonso is going to make it very difficult for Lewis. At this point, he's making it very easy for Lewis because he's literally giving him a free pit stop. So, at least I think Lewis is going to be P5, I feel. Yeah. Good pit stop from Red Bull. I think Verstappen will come out ahead of Lewis. Yeah, easily. Yes, comfortably ahead of Lewis is Max. Yeah. I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. Verstappen. Yeah. Ocon is in P7. Whoa, Lawson, Albon, Sainz, Russell, Antonelli have not had any pit stops. I don't know what are these guys doing. Lewis got a push. No, man, he already has a good gap to Alonso for a free pit stop. Oh, Bearman. Ah, no. The GOAT defending from Stroll. Ocon pits now. Lewis is closing the gap. I don't think so, no. Verstappen just had a pit stop now. Hajar should pit. Hajar has already done two pit stops. He's done. He's good. He's sorted. Okay. Norris is block. Stroll is blocking Norris. Crazy. Monaco is too much chaos, man. Like, why are there no blue flags? Yeah. Stroll the goat. Yes, he's ahead of P1. Was. We are not even through halfway. Yikes. Lap 30 of 78. This is gonna be a long one. I just wish Alonso finally finishes in points. I know, man, it's been such a bad start to the season for him. It sucks. Those who've done two stops, their tires can go till the end. Yeah, I mean, last time people did what? 70 laps because they pitted after the red flag, after the first lap incident with Perez and all. So, yeah, it can go till the end. No issues with that. This is getting boring. Yuki is 14th. Sainz got lucky last year. Lucky with what? How many times has Charles pitted? Once. Top six have pitted once. Okay, Leclerc is also pissed with the back markers. Oof. Tunnel part is really hard. Yeah, it is. It is. What is the life of hard tires? It depends on what pace you're doing. So there are five drivers who haven't pitted at all. That's Lawson, Albon, Sainz, Russell, and Antonelli. So two Williams, two Mercedes, and Lawson. And both Haas have had their pit stops. So let's see. Lawson is in for his pit stop now. What will be Sainz's future in F1? Very tough to gauge. Let's see how Williams does. Hopefully, they can make a leap next year. Which turn number is the tunnel? 9. Okay. Max. Uh, do you think Monaco will be more enjoyable if raced backwards? No, the problem with Monaco is it's not wide enough. So even if you race backwards, the width is going to be the same. So, yeah. Wish we could have the Instagram live updates about the race. I usually do that, but it's Monaco. There's nothing going on. So, not doing it today. What does Max mean on the radio? That his gear shifts are quite not responsive enough. Can both Racing Bulls finish in points? Doubt about Lawson. He's got one more pit stop. Hajar comfortably. Without overtake, race is boring. We've not seen one overtake as of now. Poor guy Bortoleto tried and he was in the wall on lap one. I don't think Hamilton will get a podium anymore. No. Unless something goes wrong with the pit stops or there is an incident. Yuki's seat is in danger. Yeah. Hajar. Nothing's going on, man. What are the odds of Max winning this or ending on podium? Um, Winning, no. Podium, maybe. Let's see what happens with the second set of pit stops. Liam instead of Yuki, no. No, not anymore. In which year last overtake in top 10 in Monaco? I think 2023 we had rain during the race suddenly. That's where the overtakes happened. Yeah. Blue flash 55. I don't know what you are saying. Thing is, it was probably for blue flags because Piastri was crossing them. Yeah. Goat as of now, according to you, Stroll. Stroll. Can we again see 2024 magic from Leclerc? I mean, the magic in Monaco is in quali, not in the race. A lot of celebrities are there for Monaco, man. Next pit will be on which lap? Depends on teams to teams. I feel we're still not halfway, but I think maybe like 10 laps later. Chris Gale was there. Yeah, Chris Gale was there last year also, I think. Last year or the year before, I think. A couple of, I think, Indian celebs have also gone to Monaco before. Yeah. Zero overtakes the whole race. Yes, yes. We have not seen a single move yet. Man, this race is a pain. Piastri or Verstappen? Of course, Verstappen, bro, as of now. Piastri has got to prove himself yet, which he's doing. So, yeah, good night. Even I'm considering should I keep streaming until the end or just stop it? Because what is this? If there's a safety car now, who benefits the most? I think that would be the top runners, top five, top six, and the Mercedes drivers would be a bit lucky. Why is Monaco considered so goated? It's just royalty. It used to be one of the most pristine races of F1 because we didn't have so many street circuits back in the day, if I'm not wrong. Monaco was one of the only ones, and the cars were smaller before, so you could do some very crazy moves, and it was really about your talent, about how close you could get to the wall. So the rich factor coupled with the difficulty of the track and coupled with the skill that you required to make moves and to put a qualifying lap, that's why it's so goated. But now the cars have gotten too big and it's kind of lost the plot here. What is Principality? The country of Monaco is known as Principality of Monaco. I don't understand the hate for Monaco. It's one of the toughest race on the calendar. I think the hate is probably because you barely can do overtakes with the massive size of these cars. Otherwise, it's a goated track. Have you seen 1996 Monaco Grand Prix? I was born in 1996, so let's see when was the 1996 Monaco GP. What was the date? 19th May. Okay, so okay, interesting. Alonso's out. Oh my god, the no point streak continues. Yikes. Yikes. Oh man. This guy is so unlucky. Uh, Lewis got to pit, man. Lewis is 30 seconds, 34 seconds ahead of Hachar. Bro, you got to pit. Safety car is not coming in. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. After Sainz, Williams have performed better. They've improved also year on year. So, yeah, this is tough, man. That brings both the Williams into points now that Alonso's out of the race. Your all time favorite drivers, Lewis and Max. Hamilton will take a tea break while pitting and still come ahead of Hachar. Yes, probably. All I wanted was Alonso to score points. Is it too much to ask? Alonso's career decisions have honestly been a case study of how you should not go about in F1. Is there any chance of having Grand Prix in India again? There's always a chance, but extremely tough. A lot of prospects for F1 around the world. So, yeah. Why didn't Hamilton pit? I don't know. No idea. Very unfair for Lewis dropping position. That was his team's fault. And the rules are rules, sadly. So, Leclerc spacing up. Yeah. The race is boring as usual. I agree. Even the two pit stop thing is not generating any sort of excitement at this point. The timing tower is out on the race. I can't see it. You still have the data here, but it's not there on the stream. Mercedes are gonna get lapped twice. Lewis lapped the Mercedes, right? Yeah, he did. Yeah, funny. Man, can Lewis make up to P3? No, bro. No. By the way, for like you guys, I want to know how many of you guys have discovered my channel through YouTube and how many of you guys have come from Instagram. I think probably 99% people have come from Instagram, but I would love to know that. Insta. Okay. Yep. Probably. Yeah. Newey did say a major upgrade in Silverstone, but he's not working on Aston updates. Oh, a lot of people from Instagram as expected, but interesting. A lot of people from YouTube and from my tech channel as well. Crazy, man. Some of you OG supporters are here. Nice to see that. Fun. Everyone up until Ocon has been lapped. Some people are confused whether I have a tech channel. Yeah, I do. Since the last 12 years, 13 years. Yep. Chances of 8th WDC for Lewis next year. By the way, what kind of I like with race reviews. I want to know what would you like to see in race review? Like what kind of format should we do? Because somebody just cut the corner there. I would love to like do a podcast, but I don't know. Most of the times, I'm the only one doing the race review. So, what format should we do to make it more fun, more interesting with respect to the race reviews? What do you guys think? Like, what should we do in the race review instead of just sitting and talking about the race? Is that what you guys want, or you guys want something different? Podcast would be fun to watch. Man, I'll have to figure out a co-host. I'll have to drag one of my friends on camera, which is not an easy task. From where this two pit stop concept came, the it was just the rule that was introduced to make Monaco fun by FIA. What happened to Alonso? Reliability issue on the car. Uh, Yeah, race review ideas and any other content ideas that you have. Ooh, Piastri hit the wall, but he's fine. Just a little bit of a touch. But yeah, what are the ideas on what other content can we do apart from the usual reels and the shorts? What would you like to see? What new videos? Something like explaining concepts of F1. Let me know your ideas. Discussing race reviews with Stroll. Funny. Wow, there's not been still a single overtake. I just feel at this point, one of the drivers should just cut the chicane after the tunnel, overtake somebody, build a 10-second gap, and take the penalty. How bad can it go? Like somebody, I feel one of the Mercedes should try this. Yeah, I think Alonso had a power issue. Yeah. What is your preferred Grand Prix that you would like to see live? A lot of them, yeah. I think I would say Brazil, Silverstone, Vegas is on my list. Monaco, of course, not for the racing, but for the experience all around. So what else? Why don't I play F1 game career mode? Because you guys can see I have the wheel here, but I'm not very good at it. Like, I know a lot of pro players stream F1 and I'm not a pro. Like, I barely play on it. I don't get enough time. So I don't want to be horrible at it and make videos about it. I mean, it would still be fun, my team modes and all of that, but I don't know. I mean, would you guys even watch if I'm not good at it? Monaco is too expensive to attend. Yep, yep. But I think when you have brands and sponsors who can take you, which happens to a lot of people a lot of times. In fact, it's happening with creators, a lot of Instagram creators in US and UK. So hopefully, eventually, Indian creators get a chance too. So hopefully, we'll go. Need a detailed guide on F1. I made one like 2 years back. It's on my channel, so a lot of info is still relevant. Check the YouTube videos. Vegas is too much bling, the track, but it was fun. The races are fun there. Everybody was criticizing the race a lot, but we've got some fun races. What do you think are the chances of Kushmaini joining F1? I think it depends on how his F2 championship goes. What are the Mercedes cars trying to achieve? Honestly, I don't know. I feel they're just trying to push till the end with the safety car and see if they can do something because they're out of the points anyway. So at the end, they'll just pit twice and get over with it. They take creators who have nothing to do with F. Man, no comments. Seems like Hamilton isn't getting pace. I mean, he's got a 1 minute gap to Hajar almost. I think he's fine. Start a new F1 explain series in Reels. I already have a series and I think I've covered most of the it has 10 parts, I think. So why would I make the same videos again? Isn't it unfair for backmarkers to let cars under blue flag? No, no, no. Why is it unfair? Why are you slow? Like why is the backmarker slow? You can't hinder the leader's race. Do you think one of our companies can sponsor him? I think you're talking about Kush, like Checo, Stroll, Colapinto. I think yes, but still the culture of motorsport in India is not as big as you have in the Western countries, so it's gonna take time. So yeah, what's happening till now? Nothing. Nothing's happening till now. Not a single overtake. W- Why is Piastri 15 seconds behind Leclerc? I mean, everyone's managing. Nobody goes flat out in Monaco because there's no point. Although Piastri's not 15 seconds behind, he's 8 seconds behind. He's 15 seconds behind the leader. Is 2026 car smaller? A little bit, not by much. Piastri spitting. Wait, I missed a couple of questions. Yeah, wait. Cadillac driver lineup prediction. I think Checo might be back. But wait, they pitted Piastri. Crofty is absolutely lost today on commentary. But Piastri is 18 seconds behind Max. He's got to push, man. I think that was not a nice strategy from McLaren. I don't know. Okay, interesting. Leclerc pits now because I think Piastri pitted. Not a bad pit from Ferrari, 2.2 seconds. Not bad at all. 28 laps to go. Let's see. Gap between Hajar and Hamilton, I know, right? 1 minute 3. At this point, Lewis is gonna end up lapping Isaac maybe in like 4 5 laps. Hamilton's pitted once, but he's got a gap for like 3 pit stops now. So that's very good for him. Very, very good for him. P5 is definitely on the cards for Lewis. Who, according to you, is the best commentator in F1? I like Crofty and Brundle, honestly. They just hype up when you have intense moments in the race, they just hype it up so well. I like it, yeah. And honestly, I've only heard them, so could be biased. Okay, McLaren pits Norris. Verstappen should be in the lead for a while. I think that makes Verstappen and Hamilton the only two in the top five to not pit. What happened to Mercedes? They're just nowhere, honestly. I think Russell just did that, what I was saying, where you just overtake and try to build a gap. I think they'll show the replay. I think Russell overtook Albon. The commentary after Leclerc's 2024 Monaco win, that was not Crofty and Brundle. Albon is crying on the radio. But fair enough. 300 IQ, George. How long is the tag sponsorship deal? I think it just started with F1. We had Rolex before. But for Monaco, we've already always had tag as a sponsor because it's history. But overall, with F1, they are gonna be there for a couple of years. Now we're seeing the Russell incident. Genius. He just cut the corner. Yeah. Okay, that was Kimmy. Oh, Russell said he was avoiding collision because Albon was. Russell is like, Albon is driving erratically. I'm going to take the penalty. He's driving dangerously. Genius. 300 IQ, Russell. Why did Mercedes perform so bad in quali? I think because Antonelli had a moment and Russell, the car lost power. So they actually didn't perform at all because of the car issues. Not like they were driving bad. Where's Verstappen's gap now? Okay, Lewis is also has to pit. Okay. Why is Verstappen not pitting? I think they are waiting for the right gap. Sad to see Bottas. I want Bottas and Checo to be in Cadillac next year. The ultimate second driver showdown. Then we'll get to know who's better. What is the role of third driver? He does marketing duties. If one of the drivers falls sick or oh, they gave a drive-through penalty to Russell. Oh, 300 IQ did not work. 300 IQ has not worked for George Russell. And Antonelli did the same. Oh, Antonelli should give it back. Give it back. You don't want a drive through. Albon is just no, Antonelli gave the position back. Yeah, yeah, because he might have also gotten a drive through. But Albon is honestly driving very slowly, man. Fair, it's fair, but it's just it's just horrendous, honestly. What's a drive through penalty? You have to drive through the pit lane once. So yeah, you can't pit. You just have to drive through the pit lane. So it makes you lose like 20 seconds, I think 10-15 seconds because you go in the pit lane slowly. Yeah. Albon is just, man, what is he doing? It's fair, but I don't know what to say. Russell screwed now. Yeah. Russell screwed now. Yes, Merck has done zero pit stops. They're completely lost. Russell is like, I prefer not to speak. Interesting. What is Max's radio? I think I missed it. Can you explain how cars get lapped? Basically, F1, you can imagine that F1 drivers are racing in circles around the laps. So eventually someone's going to be slow, especially in Monaco where they are trying to hold the pace back. So that's why the leader catches up to a guy because ultimately you're in a circle, right? Compulsory to not pit in drive-through penalty. Yeah, you cannot pit in the drive-through penalty. I think you can't. You just have to drive through. Yeah. Why didn't Mercedes pit? They are trying something stupid with their strategy. Yeah, Russell's just gonna drive through. You cannot pit with a drive-through penalty. Can any back car take out leaders and make the race interesting? That's not good, man. That's not good. Race is boring. No overtakes yet. Welcome to Monaco. Have you heard the Hindi F1 commentary? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's good. It's a good initiative to bring more people onto the sport because it's good. You can't expect everybody to understand English properly, so it will bring the sport to more people. So I think that's a good initiative. How is there so much different in skill that they are getting lapped? The cars are not the same, bro. Like skill is there, but not all cars are equally fast. Flavio do something. I mean, Gasly's out, Alonso's out. Nothing's gonna happen. Can Red Bull bring Checo back? Why should they bring Checo back? They've got to fix their car first, which they are, hopefully. Hamilton finally boxes because he's a lap ahead of Isaac. Yeah, I'll scroll the screen up. Yeah, done. So Lewis Pitts comes ahead of Isaac comfortably. P5, P7 to P5. I think that's good. Even if he would have started P4, yeah, not big of a difference. What if a team or a driver fails to do two pit stops? Disqualified. Straight up disqualification. Who is ahead in the 2026 engine building? So Mercedes is at the top, is what the rumors say. Ferrari, there's barely any information about Ferrari, so nobody knows what's happening with them. Probably even Ferrari doesn't know what's happening with them, and then everybody else is behind. But these are rumors, so doesn't matter. Has Aston Martin got any difference with Adrian Newey? But Newey is not gonna work on this year's cars, so yeah, he's not gonna make any difference here. He'll make a difference next year. Ocon having a solid race silently. I agree. I agree. Yep. So is Hajar P6, Lawson P8. That's his best finish in a while, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Aston Martin's gonna bring out a beast next year with Max. Honestly, I don't think Max is moving next year because even Adrian Newey was like, okay, Aston Martin has a couple of limitations right now, so I don't think they're gonna show up with a rocket ship next year immediately. It might take a while. Max podium today. If there's a safety car, then possible. But Leclerc's catching Norris. Oh, it's getting interesting now because Verstappen will back Norris to Leclerc. Leclerc is in Norris's DRS. This is interesting. Does 50% power from battery mean F1 is gonna be more like Formula E? Not exactly. Not exactly. Do you think they will continue to pit stop in Monaco? It doesn't seem like a success. Honestly, they've got to make the car slower or the track wide. Otherwise, this is just gonna be like this. Top 17 crashes, Russell wins. Wow. Leclerc within a second. Yeah. But like they said on the commentary, it's not enough for an overtake. Yeah. No overtakes since history. No, we've had overtakes in Monaco where there when there was a wet race in 2023, we had overtakes. Just that this race we haven't had. Usually you don't have them. What is this gap to Lewis? Lewis had his pit stop, no? So that's why. Why is Verstappen time not showing? It's showing. You can see last and best written there. The right side of the part is not showing because he's the leader. So you can't have interval and gap to the leader because he's the one leading. Gap between Verstappen and Norris 1.4 seconds. 1.4. You can see up there. Okay, Leclerc is catching Norris. Nope. I don't think anything's happening. Only rain can make Monaco interesting. Yeah, I think they should put artificial sprinklers on the track so then they put rain every time randomly and people will then have fun. When is Max gonna pit? I think he's waiting for a safety car because if he pits right now, he finishes fourth. If he pits later, he finishes fourth. So it's the same for him. I think he'll pit on the second last lap. Has Piastri pitted? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Max is just playing the long game, honestly, and that's what you should do because You don't know. There might be a safety car on the second, third last lap, fourth last lap, and he might be able to take an advantage of it. So, yeah, it's a good thing that he's not pitting. Alonso's car messed up. So, yeah, he couldn't do anything. But I think that's going to be your top five: Norris, Leclerc, Piastri, Verstappen, Hamilton. Even if Max doesn't pit, it's not a damage. Nobody, it's a disqualification. If you don't pit, it's not a 30-second penalty, direct disqualification. Okay, Williams are doing something interesting. Max dragging Lando and Leclerc so they take each other out. Yeah. If Red Bull's car is screwed, then why is Max so good with it? Red Bull's car is not screwed. It's just a little bit tricky to drive. It's still a fast car, and they're improving it with upgrades. Mercedes has still not pitted. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah. F1 should race with smaller cars in Monaco. I think just for Monaco Grand Prix, they should give everyone equal go karts and ask them to do whatever they want, or bring the cars from F2 or that car they built for that F1 movie, which was a modified F2 car. Put everybody in the same car, make 20 of that, and make them go around the track. Red Bull is just a max focused car. I mean, I don't completely buy that. I mean, it is for the most part, but the problem was even Max was complaining about the Red Bull's handling since the last season. So it's not like he was happy with it as well. Bring Lego cars in Monaco. That's a good idea. If Max will pit, is there any chance that he comes behind Hamilton? The only way that happens is if if Red Bull takes like 20 seconds with the pit stop, which is not happening. So no, he will be ahead of Lewis. Will Leclerc maintain this performance in future races? I think he's been good. The car's not been good. Leclerc's fine. So I don't follow MotoGP. No. Is it legal to make two different cars for two different drivers in the same team? I don't know what you mean by two different cars because the two cars are always a little bit different based on how are you setting the front wing, the rear wing, the setup. Those are the variables that the drivers can choose based on their preference. So ideally they're not the same. But building two completely different cars, it's not possible because you have a cost cap now. So you just cannot afford to do that. Remove the corner after the tunnel, make it a straight line, and make the next corner a death trap. Wow, that's risky. Russell finally boxing. Finally boxing. Will Red Bull look out for another second driver after Yuki's performance? Yeah, I think so. Do you think Miney will be an F1 driver in 2 3 years? I hope he does, yeah. Let's see how his F2 season goes. I hope he does. It would be nice to have an F1 driver from India after so many years. We have had two, Narayan Karthikeyan and Karun Chandok. Karun is still doing commentary on Sky. So, yeah, let's see. What if Max doesn't take a pit stop? He's finishing fourth with 30-second penalty. No, I don't know why you think that there's a 30-second penalty for not doing the second pit stop. It's actually a disqualification. So he's going to be out of the race if he doesn't do the second pit. Leclerc has and Norris's DRS since ages. Yeah. Com said 30-second penalty if didn't stop. No, it's a disqualification if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Disqualified, yeah. Brundle just corrected Crofty. It's disqualification. That's what I'm saying. It's not possible to have a 30-second penalty. Crofty has gone crazy today. He's saying some random things. I think Max should have taken pit early. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be P4 regardless. It's the best strategy right now to wait for a safety car, and hopefully if he get a free pit stop, he could do P2, P3, P1, depending on where everybody else is. How many laps are done? You can see up there. How is Lewis so behind? I mean, it's just how things are in Monaco. He took a pit stop later. Thanks for the subscription. I mean, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe it so that you're notified whenever a new video drops. It's days like these when you miss Gotifi. Yes, Gotifi, Mazepin, Kevin Magnussen. Do you think Leclerc can overtake? No, no, I don't think so. Do you think Lewis improvement can get him podium in Spain? Maybe. I don't know. He's been very good around Spain in general. So I don't think Max is getting a safety car. That's what a lot of people thought around the ending laps of 2021 Abu Dhabi. And then a safety car happened. And then rest is history. Shouldn't Hamilton have pitted a bit earlier than top three? I don't think so because Lewis started P7, so getting two positions up already is a big win for him, and I don't think it would have gotten any better for him. 2021 was because of Gotifi, yes. And it was such a stupid thing to watch, honestly, because they were fighting for what, P14, P15. There is a championship battle ahead, and you are randomly fighting for P14, P15 on the last race of the season. Nothing is at stake, and then you do this. Okay, so driver of the day, I think driver of the day, who should. I mean, if you're being completely honest, I think the driver of the day should be Ocon or Hajar or Lawson, I feel. But if you want to just screw around, everybody should put driver of the day on Russell because of trying that move that he did. Yes, I agree. Russell DOTD. Yes, Russell should be DOTD. It will be absolutely hilarious. Just as a prank. Or let's vote Alonso. Alonso, yeah. At least he would be winning something at this point. I don't understand with Max having to pit our penalty. Monaco has two mandatory pit stops. So Max has not pitted for the second time yet. So if he doesn't, he will be disqualified. Crashgate 2021. No, man. It was just a stupid mistake from Latifi. It was not like manufactured or anything. If it was a racing bull driver in 2021, then there would have been a lot of conspiracy theories. But yeah. What do you think of Oscar as a human being? That's quite deep. I mean, he's a fun guy, chilled, very calm, composed. He's a nice guy. He follows cricket as well, by the way. Like, he's a big, big cricket fan. I think he's the only one. He's the only one on the grid that is crazy about cricket because we've got British drivers like Lewis, Ollie, Norris, Russell, but they've never spoken about cricket as such. But even Ricardo, when he was there, I don't think he is that big of a cricket fan. But no, Piastri is. Yeah, Oscar is come. Yeah, Norris wants to give some pressure to Leclerc from Piastri. Can we say Ferrari is good now? Too early to say. Even after yellow flag, Max would be P4, right? I'm not sure what yellow flag you're talking about. I mean, Norris, why are you complaining? That's a very good tactic from Max. Piastri has some fans in Delhi Capitals. I think the sponsor of Delhi Capitals and McLaren, there's a common sponsor. That's why he's supporting Delhi Capitals. Is Max trying to create a crash behind him? No, it's just a typical tactic that he's using, backing up so that he's putting Norris under pressure. It's good for his race. Kimi Antonelli 66 laps on hards, best rookies of all time. That's not that difficult, honestly. Last year, people did 70 laps after the incident on first lap. So around Monaco, it's not a big achievement. Even after yellow, if Max pits, Lando, he'll come behind everyone. Yeah, yeah, probably he will. But I mean, let's just stretch out till the end, right? You are not losing anything. Verstappen is just backing everyone up to cause some chaos. I mean, yeah, that's the reason why he should be, you know, wait until the end. Because what if these guys try to make an overtake, make a mistake, somebody crashes, it benefits him. What do you think of Russell as a driver? I think he's very talented. He had a very bad season in 2023, but he's picked himself up, and I think he has the capability to get a championship when he has the car. Will Lewis win in Silverstone? I don't know. Very close to Norris now, Leclerc. Even Piastri has, Max has literally backed everyone up in each other's DRS. Piastri is in Leclerc's DRS, Leclerc is in Norris's DRS. Norris somehow is not in Max's DRS. Weird. No, the gap for Lewis is too big, honestly. 48 seconds, 5 laps. Lewis is settled in P5 unless somebody crashes ahead. Why is Hamilton not pushing, man? Hate to see the gap in What is the point? He's not gonna finish ahead of P5. It's fine. Why take unnecessary risk when you're gonna be P4 regardless? I don't think grouping drivers will ever work because whichever group goes last, they would have the best track to themselves. So yeah. Why is Norris taking ages to get to Verstappen? Actually, the thing is, I think he's saving his tires and not being in the dirty air of Max too much because it messes up the aerodynamics of your car as well. So, will Lewis win his eighth title? It's very tough now because so many competition at the top and so many talented drivers at the top. I think 2021 was his best chance, and now next year it depends. Plus, he's going to be what, 40, 42, 41, 41 next year, competing with 27, 28 year olds in their peak. So, okay, Leclerc is sensing something. He's saying Norris is doing a lot of mistakes at this point. Max pitted. No, Max is not pitted. I see Jeff Bezos. He's in the Ferrari paddock. Yeah, he's in the Ferrari paddock. Yeah, you're right. Even Yuki has. I think Yuki pitted on the initial lap under the VSC. So I think he's got to pit once more if I'm not wrong. Hamilton would not have put pressure on Max. The gap was too much anyways. I don't know why you keep insisting on it. It was not never gonna work. Relax guys. Max will pit on lap 76 or 77. Max knows that he will get a penalty if he doesn't pit. He's gonna pit on lap 76 or 77. Yeah. Hamilton would have gotten podium if he didn't get the grid penalty. I don't think so because then he would have been fighting with the cars up front. He would have gotten P4 maybe, but the only reason he went from P7 to P5 was Alonso was struggling in the Aston and Hajar also he got in the pits. He wouldn't have gotten the faster cars in the pits. Leclerc very very close. Lap 76. I think Max pits at the last lap. Yeah, last lap 77. Yeah. I didn't know mediums can last 40, 45 laps. Everything lasts in Monaco. Everything. It's nice. I started saying the stream that I want a new driver to win in Monaco, and we probably will get it. Interesting. What is Williams' strategy today with drivers? Don't, not really sure. They have both of the cars in points because of Alonso stepping out. So, has Leclerc cooked his tires and will Piastri get him? So I think Max pits at the end of this lap. At the end of lap 77, Max goes into the pits. Yep. Yeah, Max goes into the pits this lap. I'm glad so many of you guys have still joined me at the Monaco Grand Prix. You guys are awesome. Nice. Yes, lap 77 at the end. Max is boxing. So yeah, Lando Norris gonna win the McLaren, the Monaco Grand Prix for the first time. I think Monaco GP win, even though it's quite boring, it's very special for every single F1 driver, and every driver wants to win at Monaco at least once. So good for him. Good for him. He needed the confidence boost in the championship fight. I hope this brings I hope this brings good momentum to Norris and we get a good championship fight between the two McLaren drivers. And I'm hoping Max gets in there too. Okay, Norris, final corner, and he wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Nice. We got a new winner. That's what I wanted. Nice, nice, nice. Brilliant. When was the last time McLaren won in Monaco? I think it was with Lewis. It was with Lewis in 2007 or 8. 7, 7. I'm just gonna Google it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2008, Lewis. Every McLaren record right now is being held by Lewis from when he was in 2007 8. He's the last McLaren world champion. He was the last McLaren winner in Monaco. I think all of those now will finally be taken over by like after like 20ish years from the Monaco drivers. Great, great. Norris is finally happy on the radio. It's great to see him cheered up. That was awesome. Thank you guys for joining in. That was a boring race, but a fun stream. It was nice speaking to everyone. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked the stream, do hit the like button, show the support, and follow me on Instagram for more updates. Yes, zero overtakes, but okay. You guys can drop your questions for the race review on Instagram, maybe, or you can just DM them, or you can throw them here. I'm going to end the stream in 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. We'll see you at the Spanish Grand Prix. Spanish Grand Prix race watch along. Yeah. Once again, do like and do subscribe. Yeah. For quali too, no, I won't be streaming the quali for the Spanish GP, but for the race, I will be there. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, follow your F1 guy on Instagram, like the stream, and I'll catch up with you guys next week. Don't forget to watch the race review tomorrow. Should be out by evening or by night, maybe around 9 p.m. I'll make a race review. So, actually, what am I even going to do in the Monaco GP race review? Because there was literally no overtakes. But I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you. And I'm going to end it now. Bye bye.